Oh,
dinner,
sorry, man.
so dinner was about to happen, and then I don't know,
And then
like
did it. Now it did.
now we're live, and I can't eat my dinner.
Go ahead, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty to talk about.
We're live.
I got plenty to talk about.
I can't eat my dinner if we're live, right? That's not.
Hey?
That's not.
I know, right?
That's
You couldn't
not
do
fair.
that.
That's not fair,
Well,
is it?
look, it either makes other people happy, jealous, or whatever. But anyway, do you know what? There is a joy of now, right now, which just happens to be our subject, right? That we thought we'd share because I've been so pumped about it today. So but there's a joy of now, right now. I'm sitting here going, do I want pasta for dinner? Not you uncouth so and so for eating in front of an audience. Like, no,
Because that wouldn't be right, would it? Like, but have a look, right?
no,
We've got a stir
it's not even
fry.
healthy for you.
No, it is. It's stir fry. It's like it's got to be good for you.
But yeah, I can't tell you what I got as a substitute for dinner.
Oh, giddy up. And like, isn't this funny, right? Like
Yeah. No, he's eating stir fry. Matty just coming in mind. Is he eating pasta?
no, it's just stir fry, but that's okay. But
Yeah.
isn't this great, right? The joy of now. Like, I said last night that I'm going to pop up every day and share a smile with everybody and share what's going on, and I'm going to do that because I maybe I live through rose-colored glasses, maybe I don't, but I get the opportunity to actually share smiles with people every single day, and today's no different. Today, my good mate Darryl Vine calls me up. He goes, "Okay, mate, how are you?" I said, "Listen, I'm actually a little bit busy. Is it okay if I call you later?" He goes, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Okay, what do I do now?"
It was pretty good. It was pretty funny.
I loved it. I thought it was funny as because
Yeah.
I knew that wasn't the answer, but that was just great. It's a
But you know
small
what? You
moment.
think about that, right? And like kudos, man, for doing the daily what makes me smile. You know, it has a power beyond what you thought. And then I had this experience this morning, which is what I want to share with you tonight, right? The joy of now, where after having this transformative brain fart, I have no other way to describe it, right? Um,
Did it go?
it did. It was like, what have I been thinking all my life? No, I kid you not, right? I'm not even making it up. I couldn't. Anyway, the power of that smile, and I'll give you a classic example of when you add a couple of things together, how profound it is. After doing this joy of now, right, and actually having this, I now walk around our outdoor setting, and no offense, the builder made bench seats with these ridiculous feet on them, right? Everyone kicks their toe. Everyone, me included. Me included. But you know, I thought about it this morning, right? Because I went to the fridge and I nearly kicked my toe. And I smiled. The reason I nearly kicked my toe and I smiled is because I just finished watching What Makes You Smile. I was smiling. But the attitude was in the past when I'd kick that, I would be angry at myself, at the bench, at the idiot that made it, at doing something about it. And it creates this negative flow compared to this. I'm just smiling a bit, like I smile because I nearly kicked my toe. It's gold, man. It's gold. You got to do it. If we could all smile once a day, it'd be better than not smiling, right?
I love it, right? And I'm just going to share this with you, right? Because we're talking about sharing a smile.
I'll have a drink.
Funny. Australia, Slovakia, England, right now, sharing a smile.
There you go. Good on you, people.
How good is that? Sharing a
It's so
smile
good.
around the world.
It's
Now.
so good. Right now.
So,
Right now.
so let's grab that, right? You stubbed your toe, you're frustrated before, but because you've talked about a smile, and sharing a smile, the energy that creates, the way you see things differently, Because you got a positive mindset. You got joy
Yeah.
in your heart. You got problems aren't as bad as what they seem.
Well, no, they are. But it's funny. And let me bridge into one of the I heard this morning about the fact that part of the shift in society is because we're in this process of not being grateful or thankful for what we have, but being thankful and grateful for what we want. There is still, we misinterpret that. There's still thanks and gratefulness, right? Oh, I'm so grateful that I'm going to inherit my mum and dad's house. No, the difference is they're not, right? No one's grateful about their expectations. They expect them. So this came up and it was like, this moment was, the comment was, Scotty, where attention goes, intention follows. So if I'm thinking about those good things, the smile, what makes me smile? Scotty Carson makes me smile, right? Those things that make me smile, my intention followed.
Yeah.
So I was over nearly kicking my toe in a second versus rant for an hour and hobble around and the pain manifests and it gets worse. And before you know it, you're going to hospital because you've broken your toe and you haven't, you know. But it was really, it was like, whoa, hang on a minute. Where attention goes, intention follows. So if our attention is negative, our intention is negative. If our attention is positive, our intention is positive. It was like, and I look at then my life, right? And I went, wow. Every time I've had the attention to good, good happened. Every time I had the attention of confusion and frustration and annoyance, intention happened. That day, that week, that time in my life was confused, was annoyed, was frustrated. You know, we get these, I have mates all the time in business that come and go, oh, I'm just in this rut, right? It's like everything I do, nothing seems to work. And I go, no, it's all working. And then I saw this, right? This was the blow my mind because I want to share with you, right?
Yeah.
So this is me, right? This little, can you see it? This little,
Piece of paper.
yeah.
Well,
What it
pieces of
actually,
paper.
yeah, what it actually is, if I do this, this is me, right?
Quite a long piece of paper.
That's the Darryl Vine timeline. Now, I've marked it for some specific things. This is the Darryl Vine timeline in years to 128 years. Because I looked up and the oldest woman in the world was 128. And I think, well, I may as well set my goal there, right? 120.
Yeah, have a crack, yeah.
Yeah, have a crack, right?
Yeah.
So there's 128 increments on my timeline.
Yep.
Now, the reality is, I've been overweight for years. I've had a heart attack. You know what I mean? I don't exercise as much as I should. I'm very intelligent and good looking, but by the by, you know. And the average mortality rate in Australia for a male is 83.2 years. And I don't want to be morbid about it, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, being intelligent and attractive, I reckon I'm going to do at least 90.
Yep.
Over average.
At least.
So these years here, when I go to the start, right, from 128 back to here, 90, I'm not going to get. Now when I look at my life and I go, okay, so I've got now from 90 down here, and I'm now currently 59, right? So from here, 59, all these years here, I'm never going to have again. What I've got is this. Now, here's the thing that blew my mind, because the guy that I saw this off, he said, now, see this here, the 59 that you've taken off? Go through, if you want, and do the exercise of how many successes, how many things you've achieved, what you've done in your life, when the kids turned up, when the grandkids turned up, when we moved here. Everyone in every year has a success. Now you go, how long did it take me to learn and earn those successes? 59 years. But you know what? Now I know it. So now I apply it to these years and they're the best years of my life. So every moment, every minute, every day, I get the joy of knowing that I can achieve 59 years of successes in here because I've done it and I've learnt it. Most of that 59 years, I've been learning how to do the shit I know how to do. Now I get to do it. So it was like, whoosh, do you know what I mean? So my attention is now on every one of those years is going to have a success in it. And I'm going to write them out. And I'm going to enjoy living in the moment and for the moment of when those successes turn up. Because I learnt it and I've done it. I'm still here. Success one, still here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So I just wanted to share that because it was like put things into perspective about not any doom and gloom, but that my reality was, because I'm a happy, joyful dude and I get up every morning and I choose to be happy. This was so exciting because it painted the picture of how worthy I am when I actually have a look. And it doesn't matter, you know, like you could be unfortunate at the moment in circumstances that's getting you to in a position where you're sleeping rough, but you still go back and have a look at the successes and then work out that you can have them again because you've done it and you learnt it. It blew my mind, Scotty. Mic drop. Boom.
Well, look, I'm dancing with it, right? Because like it's a pretty cool moment in your life when you realize that I am a success. I really am. Like the here and now, the fact that like I'm sitting here talking to you and we're connecting, and all of my life experience brings me to the now.
Yeah.
And there's been so many lessons, failures in some ways, but lessons and joyous moments and pain and all these magical successes, because I've been able to go through things to get me to the now, to sit there to have a conversation with you about the now.
Mm.
And the magic is that's still to come because of all of that.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
Yeah. It's the bit that, and this is where that when I said that it started with the be grateful for not that today's society is not grateful for what they have, but grateful for what they want. This point of highlighting to me how grateful I need to be for 59 years of successes and all of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that now I get to be, you forget what you've got. And I've got 59 years up my sleeve. You forget that because we're focused on what's the next 12 years going to bring. Do you know what I mean?
So I'm sitting here smiling and I'm looking and I'm just thinking about the joy of now, right? And I keep seeing all of these magical things pop up on LinkedIn about conversations and about future pacing and AI and all these magical moments of what's to come. But are we missing the now, the magic that is now, the joy that is now? You
But the
know,
other thing it did, it got me to dwell on that as well, like retrospective, do a bit of thinking, and that you hear the expression, you know, you have to live in the moment.
Yep.
And I went, you know what? Even that's limiting. And I changed that, and it started to manifest, right? So I put live in and for the moment, and I'll tell you why it hits me, right? Because there's like the joy of now. Yeah, the joy of now is like beyond happiness, right? It's a different You can be happy, like put a smile on your face, makes you happy until the smile goes. And then you need something else to make you happy. Joy is just this overarching feeling of calm, peace, splendor, all those mushy things put into one. And I'll tell you, I can see, and I'm happy when the grandkids turn up. And then I can sit in the couch in the corner of the lounge room and watch them do their thing. And there's this joy of the fact that they're my grandkids doing their thing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Happy to turn up, joy. Right. So when I started that and changed that to live in and for the moment, because if I just live in the moment, I miss the anticipation of them coming. Like it's, what I'm saying? I'm living for the moment they get here. So my joy starts earlier than when they just turn up.
Yeah. So what's happening for me at the moment? I'm replaying my day, right? I'm replaying. Like today, I dropped Oscar off at Yu-Gi-Oh, and I've gone out for a swim, right? Because I could. I was in Frankston. I could do that, right? And that dive into the water, just the joy, and the anticipation for the moment, because I knew I was going to do that.
And so that's what I'm saying. You were happy about standing on the beach. When you dove in, the joy of that is different, right?
I was just happy knowing that it was going to happen, but I just. Well, I'm going to share something that's a bit off the wall. There's not many people watching, so I'm good, right? So I'll be able to get away with this.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah, till tomorrow. We'll see how we go. I'm going to eat the rest of my dinner while we're live too, just because it's not right. It's not the thing to do. So I'm going to enjoy the joy of eating my dinner while we're talking.
That's it, go, man.
I've got a tree out the back here, right? And I love this tree. This tree is like a friend. I'll get up in the morning tree. I have conversations with it when I need to have a conversation. And it just, the joy of that moment of just seeing the wind push against it, and like, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
In and for the moment.
Yeah. We discount them too quick, right? I had the same thing. Like, I don't garden. So your story about the tree loses a bit of weight with me. It's great. I'm shush. But I'm sitting there the other day watching the kids, and I was just having one of those moments. I'm zoning out a bit. Kids fine. They're all doing good. And this butterfly flicks into the backyard, catches my eye, shiny thing. You know what I mean? So I focus my attention on it. And this thing was just amazing. I sat there, and we dismissed that. Oh, what was your kids? We missed that moment of really soaking up the joy in that butterfly.
I think I'm having more appreciation for that now. I'm having more appreciation for the joy in the moment. Like I caught up with somebody on Saturday, and we had the opportunity to walk past this beautiful patch of grass. And I say opportunity to walk past, but I didn't. I took my shoes off. I got my toes in and just walked around the grass for 10 minutes while we're talking. And it brought an extra level of joy to the conversation, right? We finished the grass, right? Keep walking for a bit, and then there's a pond. I said, I'm going to walk through the pond.
Yeah.
He's going, what? I said, I'm just going to walk through the pond. Just the joy of the water on my feet. We just walked on the grass. He goes, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
What a joyous moment.
Here's the anarchist in me, right? Because I just thought about that as you were saying, like walking in the grass. Yeah. A mentor, a mate of mine's got a website, and he's really cool, got a good business. But he posed the questions: when's the last time you did something for the first time?
Yeah.
And what you said then about taking your socks off and your shoes off and just squelching in the grass, Like, we need to become the anarchists of let's get arrested for joy. Because if you do any of those things, you know what? I would really like to just go and jump in the fountain.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. Society's put all these pressures and implications on us that we can't enjoy the now as much as we should. Do you know what I mean, obviously there's realms of the law where, maybe going and strapping yourself naked to a light pole in the middle of a roundabout, not necessarily a good idea. Might have been get away with it back in 1986 when we did to a guy on his bucks night, but another story. You know what I'm saying? So within reason, but experience the moment now. Take a second. Just take a second. It's worth it.
As if that story is not true, right? Because there's way too much detail in it. So, but here's the thing. Like, I look at the way in which you grew up, and yeah, maybe it's reckless, maybe it's not, but there was joy.
But it was worth it, right? It was worth it
every time
because I got 59 increments of those joyful moments that I can just be rejoying and rejoying and rejoying and rejoying. It's so good. Live the moments. Live the moments. Scotty's gone on pause. So for all those that are still online, I'm sure he'll be back momentarily. There he is. He wasn't on pause at all. He'd put his doppelganger up so he could finish coughing his dinner.
That's all it was about. It was literally... It wasn't my crappy internet. It was me wanting to have more food in my face.
So anyway, that was my little share, my little moment of moments today. It was just so epic. It's like those whole things.
Don't miss a moment. Don't miss a moment. I've been umming and ahhing about a lot of things lately, and I look at moments in time that can be moments in time, like, right. I'll get shot for this and I'm okay with it. So Marcella was walking down the street the other day, and the tennis player Kokonakis was walking down the street. One of her colleagues turned around and said, "Hey, Kokonakis, can we get a photo?" Right? And Marcella, starstruck, went up, got a photo, and she leant in, and she'll kill me for this, right? But I'm okay. But that moment of joy of getting this hug, and he gave her this beautiful hug back. And I'm like, that is beautiful. That is just joy in the moment, right? For a connection that, I really want to say something, but it really is going to take away from my level of
existence.
Oh, I'm gonna get shot, but I'll say this and I'll take it as it comes. But I said to Marcelo, I said, "How much joy did you get from the big cock, the big Kokonakis?"
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I did, and don't worry, we've been giving it to her since.
Yeah,
but it's
funny.
But the point in case is, don't miss those moments.
Yeah,
that is joy. That is, and I really love what he gave back. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a nice moment. I'm gonna give that joy, and I like, when someone like this is something that I really like. Like, last night it popped up, what makes you smile, and share this beautiful moment, which I'm going to do every day, and I'm going to wear the other shirt more often, because that bright shirt gave a lot of people joy, right? Which is amazing. So I'm going to get more of them and wear them more often. But there was a friend who I haven't seen for 30 years, right? And she popped up, And I love you. I love what you're doing. And my comment back to her was, I can't wait to see you, to hug you, to show you how much you mean to me. That big love energy hug.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and in that moment to be felt and to be connected and to have that joy, I love that. And I wish we all got more of it.
Yeah. Well, apparently they've done a scientific experiment about, the ratio of hugs to
Go.
mental wellness. Yeah. It, 3 hugs will make you feel there. Uh, like 5 hugs makes you feel something else. 8 hugs is sets off the endorphins, and 12, it's like you're bulletproof. You know what I mean? It actually has a chemical reaction of how many hugs you get during the day.
I have a hug zone. You're aware of this because you help implement it.
Yeah,
If you get inside my hug zone,
that's it. You know,
look out.
you know. Yeah, yeah,
You're gonna know that you hugged.
yeah. That's it. And even if you're outside my hug zone, don't step and then move back because
Oh,
I'm coming at you anyway.
Oh, if you step into my hug zone
Yeah,
and then you take a step out, I'm gonna hold you that little bit longer.
yeah. That's it.
I'm gonna go to the comfortable level and go well past it. I'm just gonna
That's
stay
right.
there. We're gonna get into that discomfort of where you stepped out, and I'm gonna step right in.
So good. Everyone should have a hug zone.
Oh, 100%. So,
And, and look, these are all the things, Scotty, that we're up against. And not to soapbox anything, but there's lots of this stuff where hugs are inappropriate, and all this sort of stuff. I mean, really, we're humans. Look, and I'm not saying that there's not all that sort of stuff that goes on as well, but a genuine, loving, warm, power hug, best thing in the world.
I agree. They'd say it would be inappropriate to eat live too on camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's good being back on air. It's been a while.
It has been, man. We've travelled many a road since then, Scotty.
We have.
And,
I reckon we need to look at it. I reckon we need to look at the smile and go, because we haven't really shared.
You let it out of the bag now already. No, it's gone live. Better tell everyone.
Did I do it?
Why not?
No. I want to do a special.
Founding members are here.
No. I want to do a special. I actually want to. Okay. I really want to.
Anyway, not to say watch this space, but watch this space.
Yeah, watch this
for the Smiley Goat Club. That's all we're saying.
How big is it? Like Smiley Goat Club. Like, what an honor to be a part of. Like, we've got some big things coming up this year. I just hold on to your hat, like, because we're going to blow it off. It's gonna. The reality is that Darryl Vine, S. Carson, we are literally a part of so many good things at the moment that it's rubbing off in other areas of our life. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. It's just you can't. You're just attracted to this good at the minute, and it's all heartfelt good, and like, it's just magical. Truly magical. So I'm looking forward to bringing a few bits and pieces. Just keep an eye out. Well, this was just a pop-up today, so this was
a bit of if you know anyone that wants to help us get that delivered quicker, then let them all know that they can go to Scotty's website, order a pair of socks, give them to someone and make them smile.
100%. That's something that we're going to do a little bit more of, because the socks do make a difference for so many reasons, and I adore that. So, hey, Devon,
man, we got to go.
This is just a quick pop. I want to eat my dinner.
My dinner's waiting already now, man. You're holding me up.
Okay. Let's go. But
thanks everyone for joining us, and Scotty, thanks for letting me share.
Yeah, love it, mate. Keep bringing in joy, because that's what we're going to do. We're here to do. So, look forward to seeing you around, and there'll be quite a few things pop up this year. I'm starting slow, only because the crescendo is going to be amazing.
Huge.
Take care. All right. See you, Devon.
See you, man.
See you, people. All right, where's that button?